Hi, Sigler Nation. This is Mrs. Dixon, and I am excited to read to you Chapter 16. The crowd keeps clapping and cheering. T. Edison tries to smile, but it looks like it's hurting his face. He peeks backstage. While no one is looking, he signs instructions to Mr. Chimp, who is hidden in the shadows. Mr. Chimp nods and gets to work, fiddling with something inside the electric elephant. Very impressive. Edison's voice booms through the movie speakers, drowning out the clapping and cheering. But I'm still very concerned about safety. You saw it for yourself. It works safely, says Watson. Edison nods. He checks to see Mr. Chimp crossing two particular wires with no one noticing him and signs back. Now T. Edison smiles for real. And you can see up above the OK in sign language. Yes, your finger thing lit one light bulb. But what if it had to do more work? With more electricity, wouldn't it become more dangerous? Not at all, said Frank. Well, said Edison, if you're so sure, shouldn't be a problem for you to power dear Topsy, our beloved Midville elephant. Frank and Watson exchanged a glance. They both wonder what Edison might be up to. Give it to the Electro finger, yells Charlie the postman. Yeah, do that, adds fireman Chad. Okay, says Frank Einstein. That should be simple enough. Frank sets the electro finger on low, aims it at the model elephant, and presses the button. Slowly, the elephant begins to raise its trunk. Frank increases the power. The elephant shakes his head and flaps its ears. Watson nods and smiles. In the shadows, Clank bangs his monkey wrench hand on the side of his metal body as Frank gives Topsy full electrofinger power. I'm sorry, excuse me. The mechanical elephant raises its trunk and trumpets. Jane Goodall starts the crowd clapping and cheering again. And that is when a faint wisp of smoke starts leaking out of Topsy's left ear. Edison points at the smoke so the crowd doesn't miss it. Oh no, calls Edison in fake alarm. Frank quickly shuts down the electro finger, but Topsy smokes out both ears now. She twitches, she shakes. Make it stop! Someone in the crowd yells. Frank holds up the electro finger to show that it's off, but no one sees. All eyes are on Topsy. The elephant shakes and shudders. She smokes and convulses. In one last burst of smoke and a twitch, she tips over and falls with a resounding thud. Einstein's electro finger electrocuted Topsy, someone screams. That invention's a death machine! Oh my! Aye! Someone throws a fall festival gourd and it splatters wetly on stage. Clank grabs Clink from out of the shadows, jumps to protect Frank and Watson. Frank Einstein is good. The electro finger is a good invention. I will give you all hugs. Clank extends his flexible metal arms. Oh no, says Watson, more to himself than anyone else. That doesn't look good. Killer robots, too! Another hysterical voice screams. A small orange pumpkin bounces off Clank and splits in half, dripping its stringy pumpkin guts. Frank Einstein is creating monsters, yells someone who sounds exactly like T. Edison trying to disguise his voice. No, wait! Frank starts to explain. But then the crowd starts taking apart the rest of the fall festival display and moving towards the stage. Jane Goodall understands the dangerous power of the crowd mind. She runs towards the backstage exit and calls to her friends, "Follow me now!" Frank, Watson, Clink, and Clank followed Jane Goodall. The crowd of angry Midville villagers swarms after them, shaking pitchforks and lifting burning torches, calling, "Frank Einstein is creating monsters!" And that's the end of chapter 16. I can't wait to see what happens in chapter 17. Bye for now.